New tonight, a controversial proposal for an e-cigarette ban was approved by the Carmel City Council after a unanimous 7-0 vote.
Yeah, News 8's Jenny Dreasler was at tonight's meeting, and Jenny, this makes it much more restrictive on all types of smoking.
Yeah, Mike, it will. And there was already a smoking ban. It just didn't include e-cigarettes. And this was all introduced after school resource officers asked for help from the city council after they reported vaping was running rampant at Carmel High School.
This ordinance passes unanimously.
The Carmel City Council unanimously approving an ambitious plan to crack down on vaping at Monday night's council meeting.
Vaping had to be addressed. It's become clearly almost an epidemic in our high school setting in particular, and we had to put steps in place to limit access.
Now that the ordinance has passed, the only place Carmel residents will be able to vape are the same places they're currently allowed to smoke, which have been grandfathered in. That includes 3 bars, 1 club, and a retail tobacco store. If those places move locations, they will lose their exemption status.
All the businesses on Main Street, the sidewalks not even, maybe 10 feet wide. So my point is that do these retailers, do these other businesses know when somebody wants to have that?
Under the new ordinance, you won't be allowed to vape in public places like bars, taverns, retail shops, sports venues, schools, school buses, trails, parks, or within 10 feet of an entrance to a business. The ordinance also adds police officers to the list of people who can enforce the ordinance.
When we start to look at protections versus grandfathering versus loopholes versus exemptions, it becomes more difficult for the public to understand, and it leaves out workers who we believe should be protected.
While some people are disappointed in the decision, the city says it wants to keep Carmel one of the healthiest places to live by reducing the amount of secondhand smoke and educating people on the risks of using e-cigarettes.
A lot of emotional comments came into place, but that's great because we got wonderful feedback from the community, and I believe that even though the ordinance that was passed tonight doesn't make either side particularly happy, we advanced the smoking ban in our community.
The ordinance will go into effect after Mayor Brainerd signs it. That's expected in the next couple of days. Now, if you are caught vaping after that ordinance goes into effect, the first fine will be about $50, but the second time you're caught, you could have to pay anywhere from $75 all the way up to $500. Live in Carmel, Jenny Dreasler, Wish TV News 8.